welcome back. The Goddard continues. For some reason, whenever Goddard's just sitting still, looking downwards, sometimes I have a hard time telling that it's actually him looking downwards. Anyways. Now it's time to go into some other nondescript cave. Look at more plutonium. This is a lot of plutonium we're picking up, by the way. What's Jimmy actually doing? And the idea is supposed that he's fixing his ship, but he needs my help to fix the ship, so I don't know what he's doing right now. Guess there's stuff he can fix without the plutonium. So there's one cave, and second cave. We've got our adventure plotted out. Oh, the others didn't. Interesting. I did notice in the tutorial that there were walls that only broke if you used your... Oh. It only broke if you used your laser. I do appreciate a lot that this game lets you look down. Lots of games don't. That's one small thing that lots of platformers of this sort don't have. Unfortunately, you can't look up, but that's not needed as often. I feel like. Because being able to see whether it's safe to drop down is a pretty big deal. I might be able to break out my laser, but I'm not going to bother trying. See, there's hardly even any distance to fall here, and yet you can't see from where the camera is by default. I guess part of it is that in this game, the camera by default. So if I look down, the game will eventually let the camera go a little bit below Goddard. I feel like, yeah, by default, the game prefers to actually have the player character really low on the screen. Whereas it still only moves to where it's only a little below the center if you readjust it. Yeah, I also think there'd be too much stuff on the left here. Hold on. Or is there on the right? Ah. Gotta keep a pretty long distance from these mines if you wanna, or so-called probes. I don't know how you really probe something by just exploding, but yeah, I expect you would turn around, not keep moving forwards after you stop like that. One bit of health. But yeah, you have to keep a pretty good distance to spoon things. Oh, it's just gonna be hard to spoon this one. There we go. Yeah. So up and down actually just scrolls the camera up and down. So you can actually move the camera up in some cases too, even though usually it's as far up as it can be anyways. Ah! Can't see if I could grab anything to start with. What did I grab onto? I don't even know what I grabbed onto. I could just do. Hey. There we go. Is it gonna break those? Yeah, I'll see what I would. Refuel. Cool. Yeah, it's interesting how lots of these levels just boil down to find the fuel and then progress from there. But having something defined that then lets you approach the rest of the level differently is kind of nice. Even though flying is a lot less necessary with Goddard here when you can use the lasso either way. So Goddard pivots around, so Goddard approximately pivots around his torso whenever you turn around, but his head is part of his hitbox, so your hitbox actually moves a lot when you turn around. I guess that's maybe the only real downside to Goddard. He has a really long hitbox. He's also short though. Although Jimmy's also really short when he crouches. So I guess he's just longer. He's a long dog. There's a lot of stuff up in the level actually, I'm not sure what. Oh. That's a pretty considerable rhythm of rocks. Is that actually somewhat random? Can't tell. And it is as far as I'm concerned. Ah, he's trying to jump. Might as well pick up whatever's left up here. Yeah, this stuff heals you quite a lot. I feel like I get more to... Well, I would say I feel like I get more stuff to heal with here than I do with Jimmy, but that would actually make sense since you're at Goddard. You're doing a lot more hazardous terrain. I like being able to conserve my fuel. Only one way to find out. Boom! Afraid it wasn't mine, but wasn't sure. Wonderful. Okay. And I think this next one was the last one. That's the weirdest walking animation. It's really telling you about every enemy in advance. What sensors? I guess the Goddard sensors. Why don't I have access to these sensors? It would be really nice to be able to sense something that's, for instance, right above my head that's going to hurt me otherwise. Large cave hidden. Find the entrance. I mean, in the end, it's just do the same stuff you do at every other level, but... I don't know if I'm secrets breaking stuff or not. I use this. Oh. I use the lasso the way I do. Ow. Oh. I've never really had cause to crawl as Goddard before. Oh, okay, this is a problem. Actually, I'm all strapped in here, jeez. I think the idea is that you fly out of here. Okay. Man, I keep forgetting how Goddard's head collides with everything. Although, that's the thing, it doesn't collide with things when you're walking. I think it's included when you're getting hit by things. Where are you, probe? I want to spoon you. What's the point of this thing if it's so far away? I think it went so far off the screen that it actually just stopped doing anything. Maybe. I've got it unloaded or something. But a lot of the time, I don't know, a game like this that's so vertical, I'm not really sure. Lots of games of this sort, though, they are two-dimensional, actually. Mode, specifically horizontal portions of the game world at a time. But with a game like this that's so vertical in nature as well, I don't know if that's the case here or not as well. I'd like to get rid of you if I can. There we go. It is much nicer playing as Goddard and not having to worry about the tediousness of fall damage. I had to crawl. Oh, I had to crawl through it. Come on. There we go. See how tight some of these are. Aha. And spin the mines too. I don't think the game tells you about the mines. It tells you about basically every other hazard you can run into. This is a big one though, jeez. Dude! Look at that. I don't want that though. I can't do a complete level anyways. Alright. It would be nice if Gutter had a falling animation to start with. Not in the sense of taking fall damage, but in the sense of not just standing in the air. That is not the right button. Okay. So now we have to find whatever we missed. There we go. So this so-called secret area, I guess. Yep. Cool. Why can't you just crawl along the ceiling this way? Yeah, just hold the right trigger and just mash the A button. Okay, anyways. Now we can get out of here. Okay. More Goddard stuff done. I think that's everything. Yeah, so next time we do whatever happens next. I don't know, probably another segment of I accidentally clicked on the stop recording button. As soon as I let go of the mouse, it's probably going to cut off the episode. But next time, probably more flying if I had to guess, and then maybe there's a final level for the last area, or maybe it's just a final boss immediately. I don't know. Find out, everyone.